All right, so this is going to be a raw moment. Hey there, welcome back to Autism Advocating. First day of school started yesterday for us, and it was a rough one. Most people start back to school with photos on the front step with the sign saying the grade that their child is entering and their teacher and what the child wants to be when they grow up and all the things and beautiful core memories and just, yes, it's amazing. That's not always the reality for an autism parent. Our reality was tears, screaming bloody murder. Change was not in the cards for our kiddo. Our little man was not about a new classroom, a new teacher, regardless of having seen the classroom, experienced the classroom, meeting his teacher, knowing that his therapy team was going to be there with him, who are all friends of his, knowing that his best friend was going to be in his class with him. Another friend of his was going to be in the class. He knew a third kid that would be in the class with him. None of that was comforting. Knowing that a service dog was going to be in the classroom with him, that was not a comfort. He was nervous and he did not want to go. I had to bamboozle him, is how I put it, and say, let's go for coffee for mom. Cheers to Starbucks for getting us out of the house, to get him in the car. And then there was upset when I didn't follow the route back home, because of course we know the route, and I didn't take the route home. So I got to the school and had to wait in the parking lot for 2 hours until he felt comfortable enough with letting me leave the parking lot. He was willing to stay for a few more hours. He didn't stay all day, but he went in, and I'm very proud, very, very proud of him for having the courage to do that and go into the school and being brave and just in going into that environment. It was, of course, an easy day. It's the first day of school, and he stayed most of the day, and I came and picked him up early, and as soon as he got in the car, I just told him how proud I was of him and how brave he was and how strong he was, and reinforced that I know he is doing very hard things, and that's something that neurotypical families, or if you're new to this, it's something that's hard to wrap our head around, but how hard it is for our kiddos, that a regular day is very hard for them. A classroom is hard for them. They have to process everything that's coming at them, just to have everything that goes through their system in a day being dysregulated and regulating their body. It takes a lot more work for them than it does for us. You think about when you get overwhelmed or overstimulated and the effect that has on you, and then for a child who has a harder time regulating, it takes way more work, way more effort to regulate and get their bodies doing what it needs to do and get their systems running properly. So I just was very, very proud of him, and he had a great evening. He was regulated the rest of the evening, which is very surprising after such dysregulation in the beginning of the day and having such a hard day. Very proud, and of course he was exhausted. And day 2 started today off great. He went to school and he was on time. I didn't have to wait in the parking lot today. And he says that I can pick him up at a normal time. So just know that sometimes those tough days, you just have to get through, and you have to push through to get to the good ones. So just a message of hope at the end here for all the autism parents, that you can do hard things, your kiddos can do hard things, and it's okay if first day is not of school is not all rainbows and sunshines, and you don't end up with those great first day photos that are Facebook ready or social media ready, we'll try again next week or tomorrow or whenever, and we'll take a first day of photo or school photo, and nobody has to know what day that was taken. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.